What is up, everyone? Welcome back for another live cop. Today we actually have a couple of sneakers, actually not a couple sneakers. I guess this weekend we do have a couple sneakers, but today we have the Vandy, the pink Asics dropping in like 10 minutes. Should have gone live a little bit sooner, but it is what it is. Tomorrow I'll try to go up a little bit earlier because we do have the Jound Asics dropping. So these ended up already dropping on Undefeated. So usually Undefeated gets a lot of these Asics collabs. So in store, they should be posting like literally any minute that they're gonna get them. So I really haven't been seeing a lot of websites post these. Maybe because they don't, I don't know. They might not think there's too much hype on these. But we'll see. Yeah, these drop in 10 minutes. We're gonna take a look at the resale right now. So the Vandy the Pink website and like Atmos Japan exclusive pair are already going for a little bit under retail. Last sale was $191. At that price, I probably should have just got it on StockX because I ended up paying close to $220. So I'm like, for $191, that's, I think I'd be paying close to what I paid after shipping. Because Vandy the Pink shipping was kind of pricey. And then the pink pair actually is selling for a little bit more. But I still like the yellow pair. My plan was to always wait for the pink pair wide release to go for the pink pair. So that's the plan right now. I don't know if, let's see, maybe they could have a restock on the Vandy the Pink site because they have been teasing of a restock. And I think they're gonna do a big sale as well. I think because they hit like a milestone on followers, so they're just like, they're gonna do a sale. So I'll keep this one open here. Like I said, Undefeated already dropped, so there's gonna be other sites that drop them. I don't know what sites will, but I suggest to kind of like keep an eye on a lot of those sites. They usually see a lot of these big collabs on to see if they'll release them there. Like I knew Undefeated was going to drop them. I just didn't know what time. I think they usually do their drops at 7 a.m. But yeah, I have no idea. But we're here. It's been a minute going for sneaker drops. This one's the big one of the week. We did have the Kith raffle. So I didn't want to go for the Kith, what's it called? Asics, but I wasn't feeling well that day, so I did not end up going in store. But I still want to see if they have them. So 7 minutes till this release. Like I said, I'm keeping these windows open. Yeah, I thought this banana split pair was going to do a little bit better. It could also be just because people knew that they were like this website exclusive pair, so maybe people bought them just to resell. And I feel like some people like the pink ones better. I like the yellow ones more, but I like them both. And you can just tell by the resale that people like the pink pair more. What other site am I thinking? Like maybe Bodega? I can't remember what stores end up getting like these Asics collabs. Yeah, we're waiting 6 minutes till this release happens. Asics hype is still there. It is kind of dying down a bit. Well, as we know, like sneaker hype kind of has died down a bit. That's okay. It just makes it easier to get the pairs that you want to get. Even though these Vandy the Pink pairs were tough to get on the website, I think they got botted for the first drop because I could not cart. And then everybody got pairs through the exclusive access, or no, like early access, even though they were not supposed to. But they did the good thing and canceled a lot of those orders. And now we wait. Undefeated does have some restocks here and there. These drop at 8, so 5 minutes from now. They drop in 5 minutes. I would go like for an in-store drop, but all I know is Kith did the raffle. And like I said, I think Undefeated will drop them. They haven't posted. But maybe they like to post it close to when the doors open. And this store's like Dover Street Market. I don't know if they'll get them. They get some like more limited items. Bodega could be another one, like I said. Concepts. The thing is, sometimes they don't even post if they'll get them. So I might keep... Maybe I'll open Bodega. So under new arrivals, I'll keep this one open here. I don't want to have too many windows because it's already slowing me down. Yeah, they're nice. But let's see if we can get them. Besides that, I don't know if anything else is dropping. We do have, I think, some Palace stuff. I was gonna go on my phone, but I think I'm gonna focus getting these on my computer. Just because I kind of been striking out on my phone. Even though I got them on the Vandy the Pink site on my phone. That's just because they did this whole thing. I knew that they're gonna drop a code or something like that on their Instagram. They're like, keep an eye on their Instagram. So as soon as I saw it load for that release, I didn't go live because I think they posted it maybe the night before. They're like, oh, we're doing a 9 a.m. drop. And then I just didn't have time to go live. And then I managed to I got 2 pairs. I got one sent to this address, one sent to another address. Because the address info had to match your billing. But yeah. I'm keeping couples. Well, Undefeated is pretty much done, so I'll close that. Keep that, but we'll keep this one open. I'm not going to be using this window. I have another window so you can't see my information because I'm not fast enough to kind of do it all at once. But yeah, less than 2 minutes. I can't remember the last time I went for a drop on Asics. It might have been the Jound 2160, but I went on my phone and I had trouble on my phone. So I think that's why I'm going to focus getting these on my computer. All right. Did you go in? No, I didn't go to store yesterday. I didn't have time. I wanted to go because I wanted that leopard print zip up thermal. Obviously, I wanted one of the AOI hats, but that one was cooked. And then it's because I usually go to Dover Street Market. I should have just gone to Supreme. So I don't know why I didn't go. Usually because I hate going to Supreme because they go super slow and then they let a bunch of people in the front just get as much as they want. The plan was to go to Dover Street Market, but I couldn't go to Dover Street because they think the morning of they posted saying that they're not going to open till 1 a.m. so I couldn't make it. If they opened at 11, 100% would have gone. And I feel like that leopard zip up would still be there. Maybe later today I'll see if they still have it available. But I do have restock notifications because I want it still. I should just bought it because it ended up selling out like under 5 minutes. But let's lock in 20 seconds. All right, I don't know, do I load? I think I'm just gonna refresh it right at 8. So I'll refresh it right at 8. Okay, and it is 8. Add to bag, come on. Oh my God, it's already out. It's already sold out. Wait, hold on. Is it or is it not? Oh my God, why am I having all these pop-ups right now? I never use it. I'm really struggling, so I'm using my Google Chrome. It's telling me out of stock. Please. Why do I have all this trouble with the Asics site? It says there's still sizes left, but anytime I click on anything, it just says out of stock. Is anybody else having some sort of lag? I am really struggling. Bruh, come on. Let's just get this. You can't really see me struggle as much, but I'm trying to add. Sorry. Oh my God, it's all these pop-ups. So I'm not. Yeah, this is the same issue that I had last time I was trying to use the Asics site. See, it's telling me out of stock. So it's already cooked. You just tried, again, same thing, but you don't want them? All right, I'm gonna just go check in. Yeah, well, looks like I'm not getting them. I'll keep on trying just because don't know what's going on. I added one to cart, but then it said out of stock. And then now at this point, it's just not letting me add anything to cart. So I want to know if anybody else, is it getting botted? Is that the issue right now. See, it's telling me out of stock. My thought right now is that bots are kind of, because I feel like when hype releases were happening, bots were taking like the collab pairs. I'm gonna keep on trying until I see it grayed out. It's, dude, I hate, it keeps on telling me. I hate that right when I was trying, you literally had it in your cart and still had more of any size. They said it was, yeah, it's 100% botted. The price is too high on these for people not, I guess, not to bot. I'm usually one of the few people that'll say, like, no, it's not actually botted. It's just a bunch of people trying to get it. But this time, if it's either the website's glitching or it's completely botted. But I added one right away to my cart and it said sold out. Okay, now a few sizes, so like my 9.5 is like gone. Maybe I should be going for a different size. Let's refresh again. It's been a struggle right now. Oh, I'm an idiot. Just I click on it, it doesn't do anything. Am I selecting in-store pickup? No, just, yeah, I don't know what's going on with the site right now. I'm gonna keep on trying. You play tennis and use Asics shoes? Yeah, that makes sense. They're my most beat up shoes. I just take them to the gym. They're super comfortable. You've been watching since, I didn't know. Yeah, I'm surprised I don't think I saw them on other sites. I'm gonna quickly check. Checking concepts. No, nothing on the new releases. Huh. All right, it's not looking good. I'm gonna keep on trying. What if I go on my phone? So I'm having the same exact issue that I had last time I went on the Asics site. Okay, just telling me a quicker response on my phone. But it says everything's sold out. I'm picking just random sizes and it's saying sold out. Yeah, let's see if Nothing's stayed. No restock today. Anything with Bodega? Nah. It's not looking good. I'm gonna keep on trying, so it's up to y'all if you want to keep on trying. Yes, this is a collab with Atmos and Vandy the Pink. You took an L on the palace drop. Best go to Palace over Dover Street. So we're gonna take a look at, I want to look at Palace stuff. There's the like Palace like Believers jersey stuff that I think looks nice. So I was gonna take a look at that afterwards. I'm gonna keep on trying this. Yeah, I guess I should have expected this just because the resale was kind of high. Especially this colorway. And then I'm assuming Asics does free returns. Let me look at Instagram. I'm trying to think of another website that might have them. Yeah, these are cooked. Go Complex, they're dropping it at in 50. Complex shop, let me check. No, I remember Complex saying something. I just thought it was is it Complex? Let's check Complex shop. All right. I do remember them saying something. Is it? It's got to be under drops, right? I'll go shop. Like you said, 50 minutes? So they're dropping it at 9? So all you did is Google Vandy the Pink and Complex came up. Okay. The Adams Reebok? Okay, so you're right. 46 minutes. This will be the last chance we got here. They're dropping the whole collection. Yeah, I think I might have seen it like Complex share it, but I don't think I actually really thought about it. And I'm like, oh yeah, they're dropping it here. Free shipping on orders over 150, so it's free shipping. All right, new game plan. We're gonna be going for these on the Complex shop website. Shout out to you guys in the chat for helping me out. It's legit, yeah. Hopefully we get them. Appreciate it, guys. Complex shop dropping it in 45 minutes. Question is, do I stay live? Yeah, Complex is legit. 100% legit. I bought the Murakami Dodgers hats on here not too long ago, so it's 100% legit. They have shop pay, so it's a faster checkout. So I'm happy that they're doing it here because we have a legit chance. Maybe not everybody knows about it, but let's go back. Refresh the Asics site. It's still not graying out everything. I'll go on my phone really quick. Should I hit Kith and try to cop the Kith Asics that dropped Monday? I don't know. I like them. It wouldn't hurt to see what's still available because in store they might still have a lot. That's my plan. If I could have made it and I would have hit on Kith, I 100% would have done that. Would have gone, picked up the Vandy, the pink pair if I hit, and then just go see what else they got. What's a good Vandy Asics? Wait, we should. Yeah, maybe let's just screw it. Let's Google, let's Vandy, the pink Asics. See what comes up. So it comes up on Asics, Vandy, the pink website, StockX, Hypebeast. If I'm hitting shopping, it's just giving me a couple resale sites. Yeah, because I don't know where else these would drop. So we are 100% going for these on the Complex site. I like some of this clothing stuff. I just don't think, I don't really care to grab any of the tees. Tote bag is nice, same thing with the hat. But I'm just gonna go for these shoes here. All sales are final here though, so if you get them, then you get them. But yeah, make sure to go on the Complex site. Sneaker Politics dropped them. See, damn. Appreciate it. Sneaker Politics. All right, let's Google Sneaker Politics right now. Did End do a raffle? Is it End? One of these sites just charges a lot. Let me check if it's End. I have the End app. No, I didn't see. I didn't get the Asics. I don't think I have notifications for a lot of these sites. But is it under releases? Is it on their Instagram? Oh yeah, they have it here. Did it close already? I don't really think I follow Sneaker Politics like that. It says shop now. Oh, you said they dropped. Oh yeah, they dropped there. See, you gotta kind of keep an eye on a lot of these sites. Appreciate it. So the wider release is already happening. So a lot of these sites end up dropping at like 9, not 9, I'm saying like 7 or 8. And they really just don't post about it. Like Undefeated dropped these Sneaker Politics. The 2 sites that I ended up sticking around, Bodega and what's it called? Concepts didn't get them. But maybe me just Googling. But I guess, yeah, it shows up as the first one. Complex Shop. Yeah, these are gone. They sold out right away. But this is the wide release. So this is the big release happening for this. But like I said, a lot of these websites just haven't been posting it. They like to share like the Jordans and stuff. Let's see. All right, so Undefeated just posted on their story. They're getting them at pretty much every location. So Undefeated posted, they're getting it at Silver Lake, Santa Monica, Glendale. Yeah, I think everything but like Arizona. I've gone to the Undefeated Arizona. There's nobody there. So keep an eye on some of these other sneaker boutiques. I'm curious to see what the resale is on this. See, like Sneaker Politics, that one slipped under. I don't think I've gone for any releases on there. So now it's a waiting game. We got 40 minutes. But if you're really on top of it, you probably could have manually grabbed a pair of these on one of those sites. So yeah, Undefeated. So if you are around an Undefeated, they posted they're getting them in store. All right, we got some time to kill, so I want to take a look at the Palace drop. I'm curious to see how the jerseys do. These are still sitting. I think the black one, and it's a very loud jersey. I'm not religious, but low-key kind of tough. Black one's a lot more like muted, which I think I like it. I like the more muted one. If I were to get one, it would be the black one. But I wasn't like a huge fan of it, so that's why I didn't go for it. I thought the hoodie was cool. But out of all the pieces, I thought the hats that dropped a while back, I actually went in store and they had one of them on display, but it was, the print looked weird. Yeah, Palace. Last thing I got from them, I think, was a hat. Just kind of expensive. Can't be buying stuff from there all the time. But yeah, we have a little bit more than 30 minutes till this complex. Once again, thank you guys for helping me out. I probably wouldn't have known and I just would have gone to sleep. But Complex is dropping these in the next 35 minutes. But someone said Sneaker Politics got him, Undefeated got him. Keep an eye on these other sites. They might be getting him, or they might have got him already. They could be available. Our Concepts just posted wait, what did Concepts just post? Oh, available at the Concept store. So Concepts got him, but not online. Ooh, I literally just had like a small heart attack. I was like, oh, I'm like, how did I not see them on the Concept site? So some of these places are dropping them in store. They might drop them online later on if it doesn't sell out. Do you think we stay? I think we have a chance. There's a small chance. I really don't know how to purchase. A lot of sites sold out. Last chance is going to be on the Complex shop website. So go to complex.com. It should be under shop. Wait, all right, let's just go back. So complex.com, hit shop, and then it's like the first thing that pops up. Just click on it, and then you just scroll down a bit. The whole clothing collab. Well, this is all Vandy the Pink stuff. Just click on the Asics, and there should be a timer on there. 33 minutes. But I don't know what, I think last time people went for stuff on Complex, I don't know, I didn't go, I think I was struggling for the initial drop and I gave up, and then there was like a random restock for the Murakami Dodger hats. So that's when I ended up getting it during the restock, because I could not check out when they first dropped. So we could have that same issue. And then keep an eye on Vandy the Pink. They did tease about a restock. I'd say if you have Shop Pace, try to have it set up. Maybe if you have an account, log in. And then it says free shipping over 150. So technically it should be free shipping, but there's a chance they might charge shipping. Yeah, so if you live close to any of these stores, just try to go see if they have them. Yeah, I'm gonna set up my information. I might just go on my phone. You know what? I might just focus on getting them on my phone, to be honest. Because last time I think I was struggling to get it on my computer, but then like during the restock I was easily able to get on my phone. There is a queue though. So that's the thing that sucks about this website. I forgot my password. Do I even have an account for Complex? I don't think I even have an account. You probably don't need to have you don't have to have an account, because I remember I checked out with Shop Pay. But it wouldn't hurt to have your info set up on there already. Also, I'm curious to see how the those Kith Asics are doing. I'll check in a second. I'm just gonna make an account for Complex. Try and do this really quick. Yeah, I guess I didn't have an account. I must have just... Yeah, how are those Kith Asics doing? All right. All right, got my account all set up. But like I said, I don't think you really need an account. Oh, never mind. I guess I just made an account, but it says I use the same email. So it still says the stuff that I ordered. Like, I also did another pre-order for the Murakami hats, which I have no idea. I think they not till July. 28 minutes. Yeah, I'm gonna focus on my phone. But I think I'll have this set up as well, just to be safe. Yeah, let's take a look at the Kith Asics, see how they're doing. I don't think we have any other surprise drops happening. There could be another site that drops them at 9 a.m., but it's very rare. Complex could be doing this just so people focus on this release specifically on their site. But I think they've been advertising it too. I'll start off with the ones I want. These espresso vanilla ice. The Jog 100S. Okay, these are already kind of low. There's no sales on my size. So this pair is probably still in store. I could be wrong. People could just be a fan of it. Maybe a size 10 because I don't know how these fit. Oh, they're already low. Buy now. I could buy a pair for wait, what was retail? I think retail was 110. So it's not crazy low, but it's already a lot lower than I thought. Let's check the other ones. This is the second one I was kind of thinking about. I just wasn't a crazy fan of this colorway. There's a sale for $133, so these are not performing. All these new like Asics, these new designs, no sales for this one. So there's a good chance they might be available. I did like the Gel Nimbus 10.1, but since I got these Vandy the pink, I didn't want to get them again. So this pure white, I like this one. It's not bad, but no sales. Same thing with this all black one. I like this one too, but just got the Vandy the pink ones. Well, I'm like looking for my size. It doesn't seem like there's any sales for my size. But yeah, these are not performance. There's a good chance it could be available in store. You got your Gara. Which ones are those? The Gara? What's up? Yeah, Kith Asics, total bricks. They're not like the first release. So first ones happened when there was a lot of hype. I remember seeing these in store. I don't think there was too much hype on this one. I didn't even realize it was a Kith collab till later on, because I remember seeing them in store and they really weren't pushed online. What did these release back? Oh no, this one might be a new one. There was another one. I still low-key want these Green Goblin Asics. Let's see what the price are on these. This one is, they're still kind of high, so it's gonna, I don't need it that bad. But it said there was a sale for 185. I think they retail for like 180. It was these. This is what I saw in the store. But yeah, back when these dropped, these had some resale. But I heard these were easy to get because, like I said, people didn't know about them. They just dropped at the Kith store. They didn't really push them, I think, like they do now. And then I didn't know about them. By the time I found out, they were gone. I think the only one I saw was this yellow one, and I didn't even know it was part of that like Kith collab. I think it just caught my eyes because I liked the way it looked. But I thought it was just a GR-A6, so I was like, you know what, I'll pass on it. But these are not good for much either. Retail was 140. The 2160 is probably one of my favorite Asics. The Naruto collab? No, I didn't. There's a Naruto. We'll take a look. A Naruto Converse? Oh, Chucks, the Gara and Asics. Is it these? I guess I really don't follow Converse like that. The only Converse that I have are the Stussy Converse, and they're not comfortable. I like the way they look. I like the low profile shoe. Maybe these aren't it. But I rarely go for any Converse. That's why like nowadays I love when there's like a cool Asics collab, because Asics has not done me wrong. The two I got were the only hype ones. The other ones are weak. So they probably dropped like a bunch of them. The Atmos one-piece Crocs will flip? I don't know. Some Crocs end up selling pretty decent. All right, this might be the longest I'm gonna be live ever. Usually I like to do short lives, but we still have half hour. Oh no, I gotta refresh this. We got like 20 minutes. Don't know why that one was lagging. All right. Let's see. But yeah, I wish I'd be able to go in store, but I can't. Because the plan, I probably would have gone to undefeated first. Ugh. Low-key tired still. Oh yeah. Yeah, undefeated is doing first come first serve. But they don't get, yeah, they don't get small sizes. But SBs are pretty easy to get nowadays, unless it's a crazy like collab. Even those Jordan 4 SBs. How much? These are 180. Retail for these are 180. All right, I got 18 minutes. Okay, even if you want to resell them, it's hard to tell because the sneaker market's kind of weird. These could just end up tanking. So I don't want to tell people like, hey, buy these to make some money, because they could just tank when orders come in. Yeah, so I just suggest getting these for yourself because the market's unpredictable right now. Like even the yellow pairs that I showed you earlier, those are already going pretty much at retail. I could possibly see these going at retail. Yeah, sneaker market is not how it used to be. There's always a possibility of some sneakers going up over time, but we got tons of stores closing, a bunch of people kind of like getting out of sneakers because you can only have so many sneakers. For me, even, I just like going for fun collabs, but overall, I probably should not even go for these. But every once in a while, like I don't even make sneaker content as much as I used to in the past, but when there's a fun release, that's when I like to go for them. And I'm a fan of like Vandy the Pink. The only thing, I did try to go for the Vandy the Pink Pokemon stuff that I've talked about before. I took an L on it, and then now it's getting kind of hot, so I don't really care. I think StockX right now, the stuff is going close to retail. It could have gone up. Let's check StockX. All right, let's take a look. Like I've said before, the Snorlax fleece, I was in love with when I first saw it. Last sale's 200. I think retail was like 180. So if you know Vandy, the pink after shipping, it'll be like almost 220. So that's close to retail. You see this 105, that's my bid. Seeing if somebody's desperate to just get rid of it. But I feel like people who bought it just bought it for themselves. I don't think people really bought it to sell. So I don't think I'll get lucky with this 105. If there's a bunch of resellers and the price was tanking, then yeah, I would get lucky and hit because people just want to get some money back. But when there isn't resale on an item, then you can't get as lucky. But yeah, they've had some cool stuff. I do want to see when they have their sale. I don't know why the tote bag is more on the complex site. I think it was at 60. But there's been previous releases where I kind of slept on. Their hats are simple, they're clean. I like their jerseys. They have some cool like studded thermal zip ups. Shirts are cool too. I wish from that Pokemon collab, I wish I grabbed at least one of the Pokemon shirts. I think I was just kind of like bummed that I couldn't get the fleece. I was like, I'm just not gonna get these shirts. But they had some cool like Pokemon shirts. They got this like soccer jersey. It's simple, clean. They've had some other cool jerseys in the past, I think, that I've liked more. They still have, maybe if they put these on sale, I'll probably grab them. But all right, I got like 12 minutes till this release happens. We'll lock in a bit. Why is this like lagging low key? $12. I don't know how people end up streaming all day. If I wasn't streaming right now, I'd probably be making oatmeal. But yeah, let's lock in. Once this ends, we'll call it a wrap. Oh yeah, also my band just released a new EP today, literally today. I should be promoting my band's music. So we're Neverman. It's more like alt rock. If you're a fan of that, you might enjoy it. Should be on Spotify, Apple Music, and all that site. We kind of been low-key lacking on content. It's harder to make content with other people because it's 4 different dudes. Yeah, it's called Static on the Tongue. 6 songs, not that long. It's just 22 minutes. You can even skip the last song. Is like a bonus song. It's an acoustic song if you want to skip. I think the EP overall without the last song might be like 19 minutes. So check it out. It's all rock. If you're a fan, maybe you like it. Well, the whole thing, yeah, 21 minutes, 35 seconds. It's like 19 minutes for the first 5 songs. Favorite song is Kiana. It's more of like emo sad boy song. That's like the music that I like. So if you like alternative rock, check it out. I'd play it, but I think I really don't know if we copyright ourselves. Another day I will. But yeah, 10 minutes till this release happens. All right, let's take a look at the price again. Sneakers are different than like when I go to Supreme drops because the price, you could already see it kind of go up and down. I don't think there's any new sales. This 9.5, the last sale has been at 300 for a bit. We'll go down to a size 6. No, there really hasn't been much sales. Size 10, already at 250, so these are already kind of low. So my suggestion is just to get them if you like them. So I'll bless you guys. Good luck. Got like 8 minutes till this release. Then yeah, I don't know. Let's take a look, see if any other places drop. I don't think any other sites. What about Soul Links? I rarely go on Soul. I used to go to Soul Links app all the time. I don't see them post anything. I think the only thing they posted was on the Asics site. Oh. All right. Let's lock back in. It's almost time. Got 7 minutes. Hopefully, since a lot of people don't know about these, we could be lucky and hit, or it could be the opposite. Maybe just a lot of people know. But yeah, finish this up. This has been my longest stream. Nowadays, people are streaming. I'm in like Pokemon card pickups. Even though I will say I love Pokemon. I used to play right before COVID when they were hard to get. I was playing Pokemon, like the actual game. I wasn't just collecting. It kind of seemed like the hype again. I might get back into it, but I do have a channel with my cousin, so we might do that type of thing on his channel. It'll be separate than this. But yeah, Asics, Vandy, the pink. Let's go. Let's see. And then, like I said, Vandy, keep an eye out on their Instagram, because they said that there's going to be a restock. I don't know when. It could be later today if you didn't hit. Let's see what they posted. It says what size next week. So if anything, they'll do it next week. My banana pair doesn't come in till the 7th, also next week. I think it's when they hit 300K on IG is when they're posting their sale. So it could be when they end up doing the restock. So just follow them. Plus I think they drop a lot of cool stuff. I first got into them, I think I went to my first year at Complex Con. They had a crazy booth and I was like, what brand is this? I want to check it out. And then I looked into them and I thought they had some cool stuff. Should you refresh the page? I have no idea. No, they're not dropping on the Asics. They're dropping on the Complex site. So go to complex.com shop and it should pop up right there. I have no idea. I'm gonna refresh just to be safe in case it doesn't refresh. So that's my plan. I don't remember what I did last time for the Complex drop. But yeah, they're dropping on the Complex site. It says up there free shipping on orders of 150, so shoot. But because it's a collab, they might not have any free shipping. All right, 4 minutes. What else does Complex get? They had a lot of other stuff. I think for WrestleMania week they had the WWE collab with Hellstar, and a lot of stuff was clean, but I just cannot. Hellstar is just expensive. But it's sat for a bit. I'm checking right now to see if they still have it. All right. We'll focus in a second. And I gotta pee really bad, so I'm just gonna wait. So when the stream ends, I'm sorry, I'm just gonna end up just ending it right away just because I gotta pee. Dropping on the Complex website once again. Last chance to get them online. They're dropping at Undefeated, I think Concepts, and I'm sure there'll be some other sites that'll get them. I'm gonna focus on my phone. Two minutes. 2 minutes. What about Nice Kicks? Did it get him? I'm still waiting on that restock for that Supreme Leopard Thermal. That's why I'm just going for these. In my head, I was like, maybe I'll go in store to see if they still have them available later on, but I'm not gonna do that this time. I messed up last week I messed up by doing that yesterday for Supreme. I think Palace employees will trip out if I ask to try on the... No. If you go to Palace, they'll let you try on clothes, especially Palace is not as hype anymore, so there's not gonna be as many people. Last time I was there for the track jackets, they let me try it on. And there's a bunch of other people trying stuff on. So yeah, go to Palace. Dover Street Market, you could probably try stuff on if there isn't like a huge line. I think it's just when there's like, for Supreme drops, when there's a huge line, they just don't let you try stuff on. But you should be happy. I'm so happy I hit on both camp caps yesterday. I'm so upset about that. I got hit with like 5 different captures. If I didn't kept on, I feel like I was hitting them every single time, but maybe I was doing it too fast that it was telling me that I wasn't hitting. 35 seconds. All right. Here we go. I'm not ready. 20 seconds. I'm gonna refresh. Here we go. Let's lock in. Let's fucking lock in. Band EP release day. I at least need one W this week. One W. All right. And it is 8. Okay, it's giving me a CAPTCHA. Draw a box around the objects that... Okay, I got through the CAPTCHA. All right, order processing. Let's see if we get through it. All right, got it. Got it, boys. We got it. We got it. Free shipping too. Let's go. Okay. We got it. So it was easy to get. Easy. Is it one per person product? Is easy. W, easy. No queue. So yeah, looks like nobody was on the site. Sizes are starting to sell out. Was there a limit on these? Question is, I don't know when they're gonna ship. Yeah, sizes are selling out, but yeah, if you really wanted to, unless you had like a sizes are starting to sell out. I probably could have gone back. So easy W, guys. Hopefully you got the W. Easy. So yeah, I don't think a lot of people knew about this site because the Asics site got botted, but we got a W. I'm trying to like, and it was free shipping, so free shipping. Let me try to block my info, but yeah, we got the W. Sorry, the lighting here is terrible because it's trying to adjust. Yeah, got the W. Let me know if you, yeah, I hit. We got a W. So, Vandy the Pink Asics managed to get all the W's we wanted. I got through right away, no queue. Ah, fuck, what did I just click back? So, size 4 and a 6.5 is all that's left. I wonder if I could have grabbed 2. Was there, it didn't, I don't see anything where 1, you know what? You could have grabbed 2, but I think because I remember when they did the, what's it called? Oh my God, the Murakami hats. There is no limit. So it gave me a CAPTCHA, so I'll show you guys the CAPTCHA that it gave me. Check out. And I just like stopped for a second. I was like, what the hell? It could be a different one this time. I think it said just draw a square around like the object that is different than the other ones. Yeah, draw a box around the object does not pair. So That simple. It wasn't like the Supreme one that just gave me a bunch of racist dogs. Okay, size 4 is now sold out, but I just closed the website complex. But at complex, I don't think there's a limit. You could have just grabbed as many as you wanted. Well, that's how it was for the Murakami drop, and it doesn't say 1 per person. But like I said, I don't think I'm really going for these to sell. I don't know why I had to exit it out, but let's see what's still available. We got our pair, free shipping too. If you got it from one of these other sites, you'd be paying like any. So we still got a couple sizes left. 4 and a 6.5. Let's see. You couldn't get the robot correct? Bro, I'm sorry. You had a robot. Ours, I showed you right now. Mine was like just kind of draw a box around the object that doesn't belong. But yeah, that's it for the video. Finally ended up copying something. Any other website to hit? That's pretty much it. Complex might be the last one. They're dropping it undefeated in the store for sure. If your store, like the stores around you usually drop Asics collabs, then I suggest checking them out because they might have not posted it till the door is open. But yeah, that's it for the release. Tomorrow we have the Jound. Yeah, they still have some sizes. I thought this was just gonna fly. So they got a 6.5 left. If anything, I thought the smaller sizes were gonna be gone because I think small sizes are the ones that have like the highest resale right now. Yeah, 6.5 is 340. Last sale's 314. There isn't as many sales. So like I said, I think these could potentially go down in price, go close to retail. But even me, I struggled and I go for these drops. Could not hit until the complex site. And now they're officially sold out. Yeah, that's it for the release tomorrow. We're gonna be up early for the Jound Asics. Same time. I'll see you guys next time. Yeah, I was hoping to go in store, but luckily got stuff online. Have not been able to go in store as much as I usually do. I like making the in-store pickup videos and I like getting the item right away. But who knows when this will ship, but hit the like button, subscribe. I'll see you guys.